Why is the chat box off? What's up, Ghost? How you doing? No. Stacy? I'm alright. What's up, babe? How you doing? CCG? I can't believe they're getting rid of YouTube. I can't believe they're getting rid of the YouTube Studio Classic. The YouTube Studio Beta is so fucking bad. I'm so mad. That's so stupid. Like, I gotta move all this shit. Hold on. Like, look. Starting in August, YouTube Studio Beta will become everyone's default experience. We're getting ready to say goodbye to Creative Studio Classic later this year. No! So sad. YouTube Studio is so bad. So sad. So how you guys doing today? Doing good? That's good. Evil, what's going on? Oh, I forgot to put it in there. Uh-oh. So, I was thinking, since I have TDN games, and I know I said I wouldn't really be doing any series or any like constant uploads, but I had the sudden itch recently to put like something up there. I don't know anything constant, but like I do want to put some gaming videos, like SCP videos, or just random indie horror games and stuff, or just stuff that I find really fun, or just stuff that I clipped with my friends. I don't know what I would play, because there's not many good horror games anymore, but I'm trying. I want to figure something out. I just don't know what it is. As far as that, I don't think I made a. I mean, I did on Twitter, but there. I also have another channel called TDN Music where I post all of my music that I make. So, if you guys want to go check that out, it's just called TDN Music. Does it have to be a horror game? No, it doesn't have to be horror games. You'd watch non-horror games. I can say that most of them probably will be, since I'm a horror narrator. I do like doing horror game stuff, but I'm not saying all of it will be. Like when I do my live streams, I don't play horror games. I do like just VR or just like something that I'm playing with friends, which occasionally could be a multiplayer based horror game, but if I'm doing anything single, most of the time probably. I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's just any game I feel like playing. Any game that I see and I'm like, ooh, I wonder if people would want to watch me play that. Like I said, it's not going to be anything constant. That's what I said when I made the channel, but I do want to start like putting stuff up on there. Like, there's a couple of horror games I would like to play. Starbound's not my thing. I'm not a huge fan of Starbound. I'm kind of done with survival games altogether, to be honest. I've been playing survival games since survival games started being a thing. And I've played probably every survival game, and I'm done. I think the only survival game I can keep going back to is The Forest. Especially because now it has VR, which is really well done. Maybe I'll do like a Forest VR playthrough or some shit. Not a Dark Souls fan. Not a Dark Souls fan. You'll probably see a lot of VR games on there as well, like me doing videos of them. How are you about DBD? I'm not a fan of DBD. I have tried to get into it. My friend John is, but I am into the same developer's new game called Death Garden, which is pretty much the same thing, but it's not as like horror based. It's more of just like, it's more fast paced. Postal 2. I feel like I could get banned for Postal 2. Especially when I start hitting the piss button. Resident Evil is easily one of my favorite game genres in ever. I have played every single one. Not all of them are great. There's some that are really bad. Ghost, if I do have an extra Death Garden key if you ever wanted to check it out. I have an extra key that I got for being an original player, and I have no one to give it to. So if you ever wanted to figure out how Death Garden is, I can send that over to you, because I have no use for it. Have you played Ko-A-Lot? Yes, I have played Ko-A-Lot, and I did not like it that much. I felt like it felt like a walking simulator. It wasn't very interesting to me. I used to be a gaming YouTuber, so I have went through most of the horror games. Outlast is amazing. Dishonored is amazing. Silent Hill is amazing. Except for the one on the Wii. I can't remember which one that was. I think it was Shattered Memories. No. Was it? I think it was. TF2 is like Resident Evil? No, it's not. Are you talking about Team Fortress? Because it's nothing like Resident Evil. Not even close. What about random picks from Game Jolt? Well, Game Jolt kind of fell off. It's more about like itch.io now. I used to use Game Jolt all the time, but they barely update their stuff. You can also find the same games on itch that you can on Game Jolt, yet it's more presentable. Like they present it in a better way so you can find the games easier. Shattered Memories, okay. Yeah, that game was not good. Dead Space while it has Resident Evil elements, it's more of its own thing. Now, when we're getting to like 2 and 3, those games are just... Dead Space 2 is okay. 3 is just unplayable. Left 3 Dead. I think we're all... If you want Left 4 Dead 3, if that's what you're talking about, I think we've all been waiting for it, but Valve kind of just gave up on making their own shit. They're into VR now. That's pretty much what they're putting all their focus on. I mean, if another studio takes it and tries to make another game, but if they're not using... The Source engine is done. I don't think they should make another game with the Source engine. Even though it'll feel like a Valve game, the Source engine is horrifically out of date. If you don't know what the Source engine is, it's pretty much every game that Valve has made was off of the Source engine. Left 4 Dead was... That's why all of the games like have the same functions and they have the same sounds, because it's from the same engine. Every Valve game after Half-Life was built as a mod for Half-Life. That's the funniest part about it. CSGO, or just Counter-Strike in general, was the first real mod to Half-Life, and it became one of the biggest multiplayer games in the world. Left 4 Dead 2 was a Half-Life mod. So was Portal. Trying to think of other ones, but they're all mods of Half-Life, because they used, instead of trying to make a game from scratch, you know, might as well just take the basis of Half-Life, scrap all the assets, and then just rebuild off of that same structure, and boom, you got a new game, but it's off the same thing. Like, I think it was either Left 4 Dead or Portal. I remember someone modded the game to make it into either Portal or Left 4 Dead. I think it might have been Left 4 Dead, and then Valve bought it, and they were like, fuck yeah, that's what I want. I spent thousands of hours in Gary's mod before I even played Half-Life 1 or 2. Yeah. That's what it felt like to me. It kind of ruined Half-Life for me, actually, because I never really played it at all before that. I played it a couple of times, but not like all the way through. I played like Half-Life Episode 1 and 2. Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2, like, in my Xbox 360 days, but that was about it. I didn't really play through it that much. It was cool, but I played about like 1,000 hours of Gary's mod, and when I tried to go back to Half-Life, it just felt like it was completely restricted. Like, why can I not spawn a nuke and blow up the entire map? That's not fair. I want to shoot my friends with fucking harpoon guns. Not fair. You need a working PC first. Sadness. I don't know why I did not see that until, like, right now. But I did. What do you think the future is going to hold when Source 2 is released? Is Source 2 going to be a thing? I thought they dropped that. If it's by Valve, they probably dropped it. Is that still a thing? It is used in Dota 2 Artifact, parts of the lab, and in Steam VR Home. Elements of Source 2 are present in Counter-Strike Global Offensive as it's still a thing. I thought they would have dropped it because okay, Dota 2 is the first Source 2 game. Allegedly, Valve is working on 3 games with the Source 2 engine. One of them is heavily rumored to be Half-Life VR. That's what I mean. Like, Steam is, like, heavily into the VR game. Like, they just released the Index. Everybody wants it. They know that's where the market is. So, most likely, if Source 2 is a thing, I doubt they'll actually be using it for anything besides VR, or trying to make their VR more immersive. Because if you've looked at the track record since CS:GO came out, there hasn't been any Valve games besides Dota, um, which isn't really like a huge. It's one of the most popular free to play games in the world, but at the same time, it's not like when you think Valve, you don't think Dota 2. Um, did they release the full story of Half-Life 3 because they said they'd never do it? Yeah. I'm a pleb? Who is you? Oh, okay. Hi, Roxy. Merritt, what's going on? Um, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they did release the Half-Life 3 story. Which I think if they did, someone should ask if they can just, like, make it. Just like some random independent studio. Please, for the love of God, do not put it on the Source engine. Do not make it off of a Source thing. Don't just build it off of Half-Life 2. Put that shit in Unreal. Do you play any of the GTA Online stuff? I like to play GTA with my friends, and the only friend right now is actually in the chat, Roxy. She's the only one right now, besides maybe like one other person that would play with me, because my friend John, he has the game, but he keeps uninstalling it like by accident, and then has to keep reinstalling it. So the only person I have to play with is Roxy, which I do want to get back into it. I just haven't at the time. I used to play the shit out of GTA. You can ask Roxy. We got on it like every day for a while. Same thing with fucking what was it? Dying Light. We played Dying Light like every day. I do not have a PS4. I don't have anything besides a PC. I'd love to play more games. Unfortunately, none of my friends have it. Yeah, it's more of a game that I don't like playing by myself. We can do Heist. If anybody has it that's in the chat on PC, we'll be willing to play with you. We can use more people. I can't guarantee I'll be on all the time, because I'm really not. I'm always working on like music or videos or something, so. Yeah. Sounds good to me. I'm alright. I'm not looking forward to going into work tomorrow. A lot of shit going on there, and I had confessed to my assistant store manager how shit my department manager is, and everybody in produce actually did. So now he's like watching him over like a hawk, but for some reason I have this gut feeling that he's somehow gonna find out that we told him, and I really don't care if someone yells at me about that shit, because I'm probably gonna yell right back. I just don't want to fucking deal with it. It's like, it's whatever. I have anxiety about the confrontation and not the context of the confrontation or the repercussions of it. It's just the confrontation itself. What's this music? It is the lo-fi hip-hop beats music to study, relax to on playlist on Spotify. For some reason, I can't join my own chat. I have to go into the fucking thing to actually send it, so. For CCG, this is the thing for TDN Music. Did you hear about the thing where Rockstar hasn't paid corporate taxes since 2009? I wouldn't be surprised. Is a big oof. So I can't guarantee that this stream is gonna be like really long or anything. I just wanted to talk to you guys because it's been a while. Yeah. Okay. She knows I already ate. What about ASAP Rocky? No. Hey, who's that handsome man? LLJK. What's up, Outcast? How you doing? Babe, I think he's coming on to me. You need to save me. And I want to kidnap you for GTA. Me? Shit's crazy, man. GTA Online has proved itself to be the most profitable game in existence, and they still don't feel like paying taxes. They're money hungry, man. It's the same thing with like Google and YouTube. Like, they're making so much money, but at the same time, like, they're probably doing stuff that they're probably avoiding things that they shouldn't because of the money, but they're so money hungry that they don't fucking care. Bug fumigation. Did Red Dead Redemption 2 Online pan out to be good? I have no idea. I'm still waiting for it to come on PC. I only played it for a little bit when I still had my Xbox One, but... ASAP Rocky's in jail? Oh, I think I heard about this. Huh. Babe, he's trying to steal me. Gotta do something. Please, save me. I feel like I missed something. Oh, Emo, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to miss your message. Hi. Great, so you're not gonna save me? I hate this fucking stairs, and this is so disgusting. Some funky fresh beats. Yeah. I did. Like 2 days ago, but I do not have it anymore. Bye, Roxy. I cannot wait till next week because I have 3 days off. The 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. Oh, yeah. Because I requested them. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have to work for the next 4 days after today. And then I am off for 3 days. It's going to be bliss. Hopefully Busy can complete the fucking collab by then, because I've been waiting so long. Talking about the music collab. Very sad that he hasn't gotten to it yet. What's with the recent surge of dislikes? Are you talking about my channel? Because I have no idea. Apparently it was something with this guy named Berg originally, but I don't know if he's still around or even if it ever happened. Because I don't know who he is. Never figured it out. And if you guys aren't aware, this is happening. So if you guys like horror readings by Busy, this right here, if you can see this parental advisory sticker, this is a fast rap track that's coming out soon. If Busy can get the fuck on it. He has his verse written, he just hasn't recorded it yet. I'm just gonna do an outline for no reason. Yeah. No. I'm nervous, not because I'm flying out to meet her, but it's the fact that I've never flown anywhere before, and I'm going to be doing it by myself. Yeah. I'll probably go for like another 10 minutes or so, because I want to be able to relax tonight and not worry about shit. I really don't want to go into work tomorrow, man. Hope you have a good trip. Alright, Scatterbrain, thanks for stopping by. It's not that I don't want to work. I don't want to work for that piece of fucking shit at my job. He does nothing. I already called out. I have to go to work. I'm already missing a full day of work. My check's gonna be nothing. Yeah, but when he's your fucking boss and you have to listen to him, it's a piece of shit and fucking bullshit. Please. Please. Kill him. Outcast, do something. Yeah, that's all good. You can do that, Scatter. Curb stop him. It's even worse. My friend stepped down from his promotion because of his boss. You need to change work. You were too young to feel like this. I wish I could, but I don't have any transportation right now, so this is my only option. Good night. Use your good leg. I'm sorry, Ghost. Probably just Batista bomb him. Tombstone pile driving. So last night, I had watched a movie that I haven't seen in a very long time, and it's still as fucking funny as I remember. Idiocracy, with Luke Wilson. That movie is so funny. I was laughing so harder than I should have at that movie. But it was really funny. It's a movie about if any of you guys don't know, it's a movie that came out in like 2006. It's about an army librarian who gets he's completely average in every way. He has no family, he's single, he has no friends, and he has a dead-end job that he enjoys, but they won't let him keep it. So they put him into this experiment where he will be frozen for 1 year to prove that they can actually figure out how to store humans indefinitely, just in case so they can store like the best of the best for future dates. And they couldn't find someone that was like that, who was female, like completely average and had no connections or anything. So they went into the private sector and got a prostitute. And they put them both in the ice. And then about like 2 or 3 months go by, and the way that they got this prostitute to be in the program was that the guy in charge of the program talked to her pimp and said, "Hey, I'll pardon you from all this stuff if you let us use your girl for like a year." And he's like, "Okay." And apparently he hung out with him too much, because he then started pimping, and he got shut down, and the whole facility got bulldozed, and the little things that they were kept in were forgot about. So then they got frozen for like 500 years, and they woke up to pretty much the dumbest form of life that can exist. Like, everybody's sitting on their chairs, and the most famous TV show on TV is someone just getting kicked in the balls repeatedly, and they're eating shit out of like buckets. It's like this sludge that they eat. And Carl's Jr. owns most of the corporations. Why Carl's Jr. specifically, I don't know. But when they try to, it's funny is that it's 500 years in the future. But the funny thing is, in 2006, they didn't know that nobody would ever use fucking, like phone booths or like, like phone booths or anything. But they have them in the movie, even though we really don't have them now. And it's like 15 years later. Idiocracy is the name. Like, they still have to place collect calls in the year 2505. But, like, right now, we don't. Like, no one has them. That was really funny. And the phone company is presented by Taco Bell. It makes no sense. Like, all the fast food companies bought out all of the stuff. It's on Hulu. If you have Hulu, it's on there. It was really, really funny. And like they don't have water anymore. The only water they have is in toilets. And they have this thing called Brondo, which is pretty much like Gatorade. And Gatorade is what plants crave. The reason the crops have been dying was because they've been putting Gatorade on the crops. Oh, it's so funny. How do you spell it? I don't know. You expect me to know this? You expect me to know this? I can't jump in the chat. That's why I can't spell it out. There you go. Thank you, Evil. No, I do know, but I can't fucking put it in the chat because every time I hover over it, it's like, create a channel to join chat. Like, look at this. Look, every time I try to do it, create a channel to join chat, and nothing happens. I can't type. Ah. I'm back. It did. No, it's because I never update Streamlabs. Where's my phone? Somewhere over there. Ah! Shit. All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna go lay down and eat some snackies. Thank you guys so much for joining. I keep forgetting to promote this because I don't feel like enough people look in the description, or maybe people just don't give a shit. I do have a merch shop. I have a bunch of cartoon related stuff, and I also have mugs. I'm working on sock designs. Also, for when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm working on getting embroidered patches. So like the fabric wired patches with a little TDN face and a circle on it. So that'll be given away at 1,000 subscribers. Once it happens, I'll order them and I'll send them out. How big is Streamlabs RAM wise? Well, it depends on what you're doing. RAM wise, it's taking up 500 megs right now. 503 megs. So not that much. Need more colors for the mug, please and thank you. I've been trying, but every time I hit continue on after I apply the mug colors, it like doesn't go through. I've been trying, so give me a bit. So yeah, there's a merch shop. You can find the link down below if you guys want to check anything out. There's pretty much everything for every type of price range. It ranges from like $250 or something like that for the stickers, and it goes up to like $30 for like shirts and hoodies. And then I also, if you guys want to support me and support the channel, I have a Patreon down below. It starts at $1. You can pick any price you want, and there is stuff that you can get for certain intervals. You don't have to. You can honestly just donate $1. It really doesn't matter. It'll build up over time, and it'll make it so that I don't have to work at that shitty place ever again, and be able to do this full time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You can find that down below. Sorry, I'm all over the place. You can find that down below, as well as the merch shop. And I will see you guys tomorrow for What I Inherited Part 5. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys later.